I said, sir, you are absolutely correct when you talk about the commercialization part of it. I'm talking about the entire process starts from your
Mm,
home. Firstly, the parents have to be so much exposed and so much, you know, acceptable that there is some issue my child is suffering from. I
mm,
need to address it rather than ignoring it. Because majority of the households, people are not aware only. Secondly, like I said, the second step is within the school. Schools have to be more, I mean, the teachers, the principals, they have to be so open minded that there is an issue which has to be addressed. So I think within the curriculum also this particular aspect of psychology has to be taken into consideration. That is what I have. I mean, I believe it might benefit the children. So if from the start only, from the schools only, if we try to, acknowledge, address, talk about these things, I think it's going to benefit a lot many people. In fact, when they enter the college, I mean, universities, it might benefit them a lot.
one of my friend, my junior, he is a very lead anchor in Aaj Tak, and he was generally saying, "Ki, sir, when we see the youth of a country, we
Sir,
see."
I couldn't hear.
I said, a media friend of mine told me that when we see the youth of our country, we see there are two kind of youth. One who is making reels and the other who is watching them. So it's really very difficult. I mean, then who are the people who are working? So this real thing, this social media thing is a big, big, big issue.
Sir, I believe the people who are creating are also working. I mean, that is also one kind of a job only. I do not look down upon it because
But
now
then
we
you
are
are not
exposed too
manufacturing
much
anything.
into.
You are not creating anything. You are making a film, fair enough, but those reels are being taken care of by Americans, by YouTube and Meta, and the payment which are coming is coming from abroad. So the person who is doing it is definitely getting commercial benefit. But then those country must be witnessing that so much of money is being given just to stop a person from doing something more constructive, which is going to add to the economy of our country.
Sir, I think when you compare other countries with India, look at our population, sir. The unemployment is pretty high. So
No, but
when the
I
introduction.
agree. But you see, the point is, ki if a
So I
young
think this
boy,
is a shortcut with Generation Z.
yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
are very much into this.
I am putting
And
you concrete examples. If a young boy of 25-year-old, if that fellow, he is good looking, he has a good voice, he is not getting job, or he doesn't have so much of fun to start his own business. But if that fellow starts a cafe, a small cafe, or maybe a Momo center, he is going to give something to society and then earn the money out of it rather than going for
yes, sir.
I met the other day I met a very handsome constable. I had my car parked somewhere near Supreme Court, and I just wanted to cross the road. So I was tempted to ask him ki, what's your name, and since how long you have been in Delhi traffic police. And I told him, have you seen me on TV? I'm an anchor, and I'm doing programs for Army, Navy, Air Force, and the
Yeah.
paramilitary forces. And he said, "Sorry, sir, I'm really sorry. I haven't seen you on TV." I said, "Why?" He said, "I don't watch TV and I'm not in social media." And then I said, "Why you are not in social media?" Well, he said, "If I am there, I won't be able to do my work." So you are getting what I'm trying to convey.
Sir, I do know people who are not into social media and they are actually contributing a lot to the
Mm,
society at large. And I agree by and large. I think the current generation, with all due respect, I think they all are looking for shortcuts, sir, to earn
mm,
money.
mm.
So to climb the ladder, I mean, if there is a shortcut there, so the current generation, I think, would want to opt for it.
Right.
Like for me, I generally do not mind working more than the hours which have been assigned to me because I've been conditioned like that. My mentors told me that if you are getting a text of at 1 o'clock also at the night. Generally I was conditioned, but now if you ask them to do one, or I mean, let's say one extra work, they will not do it, and they're very clear about it, which I appreciate. But having said that, there is a concept of easy money also, which I've seen within this
That's the
generation,
reality.
where they don't
Hmm.
want exactly. So I think the dedication and hard work. I'm not saying that the entire generation is like that, but I've seen that 70% of them are more towards fancy stuff and
Hmm.
more of the materialistic aspect than the hard work, the dedication that you have to give your next 5 or 10 years to reach to a certain
Fair
position.
enough. Fair enough.
So
We have covered the
so
part of youth in social media and the kind of effect it is having in our society. We have also spoken about drug addiction, and how to get relief out of it. Now I'm coming to a different question, which is like, you have been working and talking about hate crimes. Recently, or even before, also we have seen so much of hate crime, across the length and breadth of India. Why is it happening? And how do we stop it?
uh so now I think it is more of the religious angle coming into it. I think over the years I've seen it is rising even more. And two, like I said, in India, we've not defined the term hate crimes legally. So people are actually not aware about it. They compare hate crime with hate speech also. This also I've seen. Uh, Over the years, I think, sir, it has increased even more because of the differences, because of a lot of religion angle targeting a specific community has risen. And I think we as Indians, we are so much, I would say, conditioned, or from childhood, we are very much into this religion aspect because, of course, our country is totally based on it. But over last 5-10 years, I've seen it is increasing beyond. Two, we are still not aware about certain section of our society, which is a part of our country. Like, let's say, I had worked in the area of northeastern population, where I saw people are not aware that the northeastern population is a part of our country. And during the COVID time, I mean, it was beyond, and they were targeted a lot many times during that period of time because of physical appearances, lack of information, and that was also seen across. So you have constables and all; they are also not aware from which part of the country these people hail from, and it's very sad. It's a
But
very
again,
sad
Garima, I would
reality.
like to ask you a question that for this particular thing which you are talking about, who are more responsible, the media or the political leaders?
Sir, I think all of us. I wouldn't say a specific section. I think all of us. The lack of awareness. We are not very open-minded people. Firstly, open-minded. I am saying with context to when certain crime happens, we target a specific community rather than understanding the rationality or the reason behind it. And it's quite sad. We call ourselves educated, but I think for us, education is very much restricted to a specific religion, and that I've seen by and large over the years. So I think the mindset has to change now because it's high time. The, if you look into the data also of hate crimes, I think it has drastically increased from 2017 onwards, and it's extremely good. Of course, I'll say that there are certain offenses which have been now defined under the new laws, like let's say mob lynching. But hate crime term has not been defined, which I think causes a lot of issue also to
See what
understand the kind of
Garima, what you are
offense.
saying reflects the reality in the society, and you are simply reflecting like a mirror. You are showing the mirror, and you are not adding anything or you are not subtracting anything. You're just like a good reporter. You are simply telling what is happening in the society. But I feel it is our collective responsibility to solve it.
Absolutely, sir. Like I said, I cannot target specific section. No? As a citizen of this nation, it is my job also to,
Absolutely
if
right.
any of these such kind of offenses are happening, I should also go and report, because the reporting also doesn't happen. We all of us are so scared about this aspect as well. We try to avoid such situations. Two, we are not aware ourselves also. Lack of uh, legal information, I'll say sensitization is not there.
Hmm.
So people generally avoid in India,
Okay.
being a part of specific violence
Hmm.
happening.
Hmm.
People want to be away from any kind of a communal tension which is, lingering around. So in that scenario, I think social media also plays a huge role, sir. uh, I've seen many kind of, I mean, so many violences happen, and multiple times repeat telecast of these news. I mean, these small clips which happen. It also damages, or I'll say contribute to the downfall of the certain specific, mindset is there. So definitely it bothers a human mind there. So, in my way, I mean, what I would say that as citizens, it is our job to, address these things rather than avoiding it. And I've seen people generally avoid these issues, or they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to report about these things. And even if reporting is there, nobody wants to take the cognizance of it. Nobody wants to entertain it majority of the time.